was a lot of yelling. People feel very passionate about the subject matter, and I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, my eyes is itching. Everything is itching. Everything is hurting. I'm miserable. Man, why my face so close to the camera? Damn. Sorry, guys. Now all of a sudden my eyes are itching. TikTok, you guys don't see me, but YouTube, YT, and Instagram does see me. I am in my blue robe. I'm not going to be here too long to talk about this. Hey, how are you, Nurse Marilyn? How you doing? I'm not going to be here too long to talk about this. This has been bothering me the whole week. Hey, Tickety Talk, Uncle. Everybody who wants to come up, let's have this discussion. I know I had some amazing guests the other day. We had half MAGA, Make America Great people, and half everybody else. So you guys are more than welcome. I'm about to drink. Come up. I promised. In fact, I'm going to download. Hi, how are you? Hey, we already have somebody. I'm going to download all the videos and put it on YouTube. Hi, Kino. Can you hear me?
It's Kenobi, but yeah, I hear you.
Kenobi. I'm sorry, Kenobi. All right. Were you on my previous live, or are you generously giving us your time? So you were in your comment. Okay, so let me tell you something. Let me finish my speech and then we can get at it. This is going to be the last time I talk about this for a little while, and I will tell everybody why. It's because I'm exhausted. I promised I was going to come back that night and Saturday, but it was mentally exhausting, and I think I am just too upset about what happened to Renee Nicole that I need to take some time to see what the next step is going to be. But I promised I was going to do this live again. So, yeah. So let's go. Oh, a U-Haul. Oh, I didn't even hear about the U-Haul running over protesters and stuff like that. So let's go. So I just wanted to let you guys know I'm doing this one more time until we see what happens next. And then we're gonna go. We're going to continue to have this conversation. But yes, thank you so much for being here, Kenobi. And what is your take on it? And please know that you are part of several of my platform. And yeah, let's go. Let's do this. What's your thoughts?
Purposes, I'm 30. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay, perfect.
I voted for Miss Harris.
Well, I love you because Miss Harris is my peeps. Miss Harris is my peeps.
The only reasonable choice there. That's for damn sure.
At one time, I thought so. Not everybody thought so, but I thought so. Guys on TikTok, when you come up, please mute. Let's have a game plan, okay? Because let's have a game plan. Please mute when you come in, and please allow everyone to have their say. And when they land their plane, then I will introduce you. You could rebuttal. Please, let's not have a big fight about this. Thank you for voting for Miss Harris. Appreciate you. Go ahead. You have the floor. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, truth be told, I voted for Trump in 16 and 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I was on a different path back then.
Okay. All right, I just have to mute that person because the person don't want to hear.
He seems like a troll.
Yeah, sorry. I want everybody to come in here and be respectful, but I'm gonna drop you if you can't be respectful. Okay, because I'm telling you guys, I would like to have a conversation. We had an amazing live the other day. I'm sorry, Kenobi, for me to continue to give these speeches, guys. This live is to have an adult conversation between our Make America Great brothers and sisters and everybody else. All right. Now, I've evolved since 2016 to this person that I am now, where I'm willing to have conversations with the other side. But I am still a Black woman in Brooklyn, from Brooklyn, and I'm going to cuss you out if you come on my live and act crazy. So I think I've evolved and became a bigger person in the years since America voted for Trump. So please, and I want to make sure that I say this because I don't think I've said it enough. I do have loved ones, even though they're adopted loved ones, that voted for Trump several times and love the guy. That because I do not like Trump and I don't like him. I'm telling you right now. Doesn't mean I don't love my MAGA family members. As a result of that, realizing that I love them and they're still the same people, even though I totally disagree with them and I kind of look at them side-eyed, I've decided to evolve to be a more open person and welcome the MAGAs and their opinions into my cycle so I could think about it, learn from it, and move on. So I'm asking you to please be respectful of my lives. Thank you. Kenobi, I apologize for that person coming in and showing their entire behind. Please continue. So sorry.
I mean, the fact that you gotta have that announcement just shows just how far MAGA has gone, insanity-wise. It's a whole reason why I abandoned that whole ideology, especially after January 6th. That was like the line in the sand for me. It should have been a lot sooner, but you know, honestly, it was a long ride. I have an awesome, beautiful wife that helped me get to this conclusion. And, you know, she's also a foreigner. Not anymore because she's my wife, but, you know, she came from Indonesia. And now we're here. And, you know, I can find different views a little more. I appreciate different views a lot better now, with an open perspective from actually going to Indonesia myself and staying out there for a month, right? And having that experience and seeing that, right?
Yes.
There is a kind of like you, I evolved in a different fashion. And I think if I can do it, any of these fucking maggots can do it too. We
gotta be careful with the cursing because you know they're about to go crazy. They're about to go crazy. We got to be respectful too. They're about to go crazy on us if we continue cursing them out. So I want to be respectful.
I was in the chat box with your last live. I've seen how crazy they
You see? Yes.
I'm not afraid of them, honestly. They're gonna say what they're gonna say, but that don't mean they right. You know, like. And I do want to hit on the topic that's on your screen, right?
Yes, please.
Because that's why I'm really up here. This was a mom. This was somebody that had family, that was a U.S. citizen, that mattered to somebody, that was a relevance in a community, and was out there putting a check on power, is what she was doing. She was doing her civic duty, and by putting a check on these ICE agents. And what she was doing was documenting and putting this shit down.
Mm-hmm.
She was not just at that one location. There's a reason why that agent was mad at her and had that aggression towards her, is because she was following them around. And I got the specific term. Hold on, I want to come back. And you can introduce the next guest.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Before I go on, YouTube and which is through StreamYard and Instagram. Can you guys hear us? I want to make sure that you guys could hear us. HC Mep, can you hear Pincha Puji, Miss Seductive? Just call me on Instagram. Can you guys? Maybe I just should check it myself. Give me 1 second, guys, because nobody's gonna respond to me. Let me check and make sure that they can hear us on Instagram. And then after that, I'm going to introduce you, high class. If you could just give me just a second, because we are.
The term is legal observer. Sorry.
Yes, a lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people. Hold on 1 second. It's saying, hold on. I want to check and make sure we can hear it on Instagram. Hold on. Maybe I just should check it myself. Yes, Instagram can hear. Instagram can hear. And let me just check YouTube real quick to make sure YouTube could hear. And I want to make sure that it's not echoing, because I had to learn several ways to do this without echoing. Okay, hold on. Okay, now I'm listening. Instagram, can you hear us and YouTube? Hold on. Ways to do this without echoing. Yep, it worked, and I could hear it. Okay, great. All right, let me introduce. Thank you. Yes, legal observer. They were saying that. I didn't even know. At first, I didn't know that whether she was a legal observer, to be honest with you, because there were several conversations that there was several reports that came out of her. First of all, her ex-husband said that she just dropped off her 60-year-old child off of school. So and that's her ex-husband from one of the reports. So I'm not sure. I didn't know. And then some people were saying she was a legal observer. So until I saw the actual video of her wife going around, that's when I was able to confirm legally, confirm in my mind, okay, so she was there to participate and be a legal observer, you know. But let you finish, and then after that, I'm gonna ask High Class to jump in. Go ahead.
High Class, I was just in her live too. She's straight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just basically, like, I've watched that video from different angles. Like, this guy had intent behind his eyes. Like, after he pulled that trigger, he said, he called her a freaking
I know.
I gotta watch my cursing on here because, you know, respecting the live and shit, you know. But it just there's intent with this, and to sit there and support this type of heinous act really sheds a light on the lack of humanity and the lack of morality that the right has, right? It just shows the lack of respect for life, and they want to sit there and call themselves Christians, and that's where I draw the biggest line and say, no, I can't mess with you. I cannot literally have a conversation with a person like that. I've been in several lives today where they want to harp on about the good word and everything, and then sit there and support a schmurder.
Yeah.
You know, like, I get it. I mean, I don't get it, is what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
It's frustrating for me because this was a mother. I'm in Wisconsin. This is right next door to my state.
Yes.
You know, what if that was my wife?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yes. You know, this is where it's coming to, where we have government agents on our ground, and now Vance is calling for them to go door to fucking door.
Really? That's what he said today? That's what he said?
That's what everybody's been telling me on TikTok. And
oh, you went mute. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You said everybody was telling you on TikTok. Go ahead. Guys, do not report people. Hold on a second. I'm saying, Kenobi. Guys, we're having an adult conversation, okay? Please, if you want to have a conversation, we're being respectful of everyone's opinion, including our mega brothers and sisters. And I know they've been part of many lives, but in this live, everybody's going to have an opportunity to speak their mind and tell us what they think. I'm asking everybody, even if you disagree, do not report the live because it gets restricted. I already got 2 violations already. Also, do not report the people that comes up here and give their opinions, guys. You guys, especially our mega brothers and sisters, you guys keep pushing the fact that we hating on y'all for thinking as you think, for not allowing you to speak your mind, and not and you want to stand on the First Amendment. Allow us to have our First Amendment and have this discussion. I would like everybody to please press the like the heart, please, if you guys don't mind, even if you don't like it, because it helps us spread this live. And if you guys could have also share the live also out wide so we could have this conversation, because this is a serious conversation. This is a serious channel, and this is about you guys also, because Renee Nicole was a YT woman. And let me just say that the reason why I use the word YT is because this is a TikTok language. I could say black on TikTok, but once I say the WHIT word, is for some reason TikTok has a problem with it. So that's why we use YT, not because I want to use that word. So please share the live. Please do not report the live, because I'm just gonna have to reset it and keep doing it until they kick me out of TikTok, and I don't want that to happen. I'm so sorry for keep having to interrupt you, Kenobi, but go ahead.
I'll land my plane.
Thank you so much.
Introduce my friend here.
Thank you. Hi, Class, and everybody, please let's use. Go ahead, land your plane. Also, thank you for saying that. Also, after you say everything, if we could use the word land our plane, that way I know to move forward. Go ahead, Kenobi. I'm so sorry for interrupting you. Go ahead.
I'm still learning your channel. So
okay.
Respect to you, host.
I'm still learning too. Okay, go ahead.
I feel it.
Go ahead.
But, you know, that was a thing he did say. It was on a Fox News interview.
Wow.
So that was a real comment he made about going door to door. So,
and can I tell you? Can I ask you what he said?
Knocking at your freaking door.
I didn't hear what he said. So, what is the point of going door to door?
Ramping up ICE activity.
Okay, so here's
this new year.
Now in Minnesota, is Minnesota open carry?
I couldn't tell you. I'm not familiar with
I need to realize these. You see, have you landed your plane?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. What they don't understand, what Donald Trump and JD Vance don't understand, is that the American people are a bunch of savages, and that's including us, me. I'm saying this proudly. We don't like nobody telling us what to do. That's including our MAGA brothers and sisters, our left, our center, our far right, our progressive, our center dem. We don't like people telling us what to do. So the thing is, what they don't realize and understand is that even if you're a MAGA far right, if you have total people coming knocking on your damn door, and you're a United States citizen, and you believe in the Second Amendment right, you're not going to be so happy. I don't care if they say, oh, we're going to be patient and we're going to explain ourselves to them and let them know we in America and we Americans and we're going to hold our passport. What you don't understand is, our MAGA brothers and sisters, that some of these ICE agents are actual a-holes. All due respect and no respect. With no training. They're going to come bouncing, knocking at your door, and you could be a YT couple with children, right? And having maybe a little tan on your skin, and they're going to come in your house and start talking mad crap because they're not going to be able to tell the difference. You see, that's what happened with Renee Nicole. They weren't able to see her as a YT woman in their community. He was only able to see a woman that was there observing their action. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm telling them, I promise you, you see, because I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. The Black and brown community, most of us are on a break. Okay, I'm going to say this. Most Black and brown are on a break. Let me explain to you what a break means. We said to ourselves as a community that you guys voted for Donald Trump and you guys voted for JD Vance, and most of us are petty enough, including me, to say that y'all need to get everything that Donald Trump promised y'all. So we are going to mind our business unless we know the neighbor and we need to get involved to stop somebody from unjustly getting arrested, just like me. I will get involved. But I'm just talking about mostly we are minding our business. So they're not going to really mess with us because they know we ain't all that time. So the people that they're going to mess with is the Latinos pretty much and the YT people who are far progressive. So I'm letting you guys know they're going to be knocking at your door quicker than they knock on our door, because on our door, we're just going to turn the TV on. We're going to look at them like they crazy. There was a great example of a few young men that were sitting, smoking their cigarettes on their porch. I think it was in Washington, D.C. It was a great conversation. The ICE came up to them and they came looking at them. The guys looked at them like they were crazy. They were smoking a cigarette. The ICE came in and they're like, yeah, you know, what's up? What happened? They're like, oh, we just searching around. They were like, yeah, really? Okay. They was like, well, you know, we think you should go inside. They were like, no, we don't. We don't think we should go inside. We are here smoking our cigarettes. What are you talking about? They're like, oh, yeah, because we here. I don't know if it was National Guard or ICE or them to collectively. We just here doing the rounds because we're required. They said you can do whatever rounds you do, but this is my house, my porch, and I'm going to sit out here and smoke my cigarette. You see, that's the kind of time us Black folks in. We don't care. We care, but we don't care. It's not our problem. Y'all voted him in. You guys have to deal with the consequences. It's not that we don't have empathy. Obviously, I've been very powerfully impacted by Renee Nicole, and I'm going to continue because I hold a family. I hold her loved ones in my heart. I feel very bad about it, but mostly as a whole, unless they come to my neighborhood or impact one of my peoples and stuff like that, even any neighbor, I don't care what color, we're not going to be out here. So you guys going to have to learn and deal with Trump and the BS that he's doing. And you guys have to understand it's going to impact you guys harder than it's going to impact us because we're minding our business. I hope you guys understand. And I would like to give the floor to High Class. Thank you so much. Kenobi, please stay up here. Go ahead, High Class. Are you ready? Are you ready? No? Okay, let me invite. I'm going to invite some more people in.
I'm here.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, please. Go ahead. I'm gonna invite a couple of more people, please. As you come in, please be respectful. All right. High class. Please, I give you the floor. Everybody that come in, please mute. Thank you. Appreciate you. Go ahead. I'm listening.
41, Massachusetts.
Oh, you are in Massachusetts? Okay.
Devastated by this whole thing. And it was, can I spell it?
Yes, please spell it. Yes.
MURDER.
Yes. And you could also say Erder, or you could cut some of the words, cut the first letter, or use different words like pew pew and stuff like that. You could use different words, but yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna not really talk because my husband's asleep.
Oh, okay.
I just want to say I love your energy.
Thank you so much.
Say hi to Kenobi.
Thank you for being here, and I'm sorry for starting the live so late. We'll try to have you on again next time, so when you have more, you could say more about the subject. And my best to your husband. Kenobi, did you want to say something else before I invite the others in?
No, you go ahead.
All right. So I see Luna, 12R, and I see Michael. Let's allow Luna to start first. Luna 12, please come in. What would you like to say?
Hello, guys. I just wanted to say that I'm someone that supported Trump. And unfortunately, the loss of this life is something that I feel sorry about. It's just terrible. But I just wanted to say, guys, we have laws in place. And I saw the video. And unfortunately, I have to say, this lady put herself in a situation that it just really kind of like sad that these children now going to grow up with our mother. But again, those people are up there doing their job. This is a president that run on a policy that everyone know exactly where it stands when it comes especially to immigration. And for me, I have to say, it makes no sense really that people are opposed for him to go into our neighborhood and people who are convicted of crimes that they want to take them out. I can understand that we do have some casualty of people who happens to be here undocumented illegally, that he said they will also be, were going to be deported. I mean, I'm not saying that everyone who came through that border is a criminal. But again, you broke the law and that makes you that gives you that title. And for people out there who just actually trying to attack those officers, at the end of the day, just trying to keep this in mind. They're first going after people that they know for sure have a criminal record and have been released into our community. They want to get them out. And when I said to you that there's some bad apple up there who actually have been in our neighborhood and they feel free to do whatever they want because they know there's no consequences for it, I just wanted to say to them, get ready. They're coming for you. So once again, I'm very sorry for the loss of this woman's life, but please, we need to do better. We need to educate ourselves. Let these people do their job because that's what America.
Okay, we
why
can't.
Are you blaming immigrants for crime when most of it's domestic?
And
mainly U.S. citizens.
Kenobi, we're gonna allow people to finish their thoughts, and then after that, would welcome. Give me 1 second, Lena 12. We want to allow people to finish their thoughts, and then once they finish, then we want to be able to reply. Most of the time, I want to say a few words to them, and then after that, I allow the panel. But I want everybody to be able to get their whole. I know eventually we're gonna start yelling at each other and talking over each other, but I want to try at least in the beginning of live, allow everybody to land a plane, and then we could reply if you don't mind. I know and one of the things that helped me is I write notes. I have a pad and I write my notes so that I remember what I need to say. Okay, so go ahead, Looney 12R, and then Kenobi. After that, then you could ask your question again. Go ahead, Looney 12R. Go ahead. You were saying.
I just wanted to say, guys, we do have some people who are citizens here who committed crime. But again, you on top of being illegal in this country, you got the nerve to commit crime in this country. Please, you should be the first one that they deported. I'm sorry, I'm making no excuses for that. So please, you coming to this country, you should be feel as a guest and just trying to do the right thing and follow the law of this country. And when we have people up there, because there's another covered up that is bigger than just seeing people protesting up there. We have this corrupted politician who simply do not want to give up on power because of the corruption that is being uncovered in this administration. And they're using us. Anybody who pay taxes in this country should be feeling outraged with what they have been doing to us. Okay, look at this Tim Walz, who was going to be our vice president. Look at the things he have done. And on top of that, he's resigned. Why would you resign running next year? I mean, he has not resigned from his current position.
Hold on. Kenobi, please. No.
He didn't resign. Let her
finish. Let her finish. Yeah, we got to be very careful. Luna 12, thank you. Kenobi does have something. We have to be very careful because what they're gonna do is they're gonna restrict my live, and people gonna label it miscommunication. But she did clarify it in the end and said that he didn't resign. He's resigned his campaign. So I'm gonna allow that. Yes. But we got to be. He is right. We have to be very careful in the words that we say because people gonna start tapping misinformation. But go ahead, Luna. Please allow her to finish. Go ahead.
I just want to finish.
Go ahead, please.
I'm going to take it back. I'm sorry. I meant to say actually his campaign for running next year. That's all I want to say. Thank you, guys.
Okay, before you go, and are you willing, Michael Hunt, give me a second. Are you willing to take some questions and stuff like that real quick? Before
Absolutely.
You go? Yes. Okay, great. Kenobi, give me 1 second. The things I want you to do me a favor in doing, if everybody could do me a favor. I hear about the deporting and the criminal. The problem a lot of people are having right now is the fact that ICE is actually, and this is for you to research, right? The problem that a lot of, and I'm talking about people in the community, not so much us, but people in the community is having is that ICE is actually picking up and detaining and taking away United States citizens that are not criminal, that has no criminal background as a result of their color. Apparently, the Supreme Court allows now that the Trump administration to pick up people, and I don't know the exact rule, but they apparently there was a lawsuit, but they allowed him, they could pick up people based on more than just their immigration status, right? And I don't know the exact wording, but that's a concern to a lot of people. There's several stories and several videos that is showing that people are being picked up just because, and they don't have criminals. The most stressful situation is when people are going to court to actually go to their immigration hearing, and ICE is picking them up from the courthouse. They're picking them up from several different locations. So that's a huge panic right there for people. And now, as in regards to Tim Walz and the other politician that you have to say, the corrupt of the other, the Democratic Party, you have to understand that Donald Trump is not the Messiah or the person that everybody loves across the world. He has several criminal cases and several guilty charges. So he's not a regular Republican where people could look at him and say, okay, I just disagree with his political. People, including myself, actually have a disdain for him as a person and everything he did in life, right? From the time he was young to the time from the 6 Central Park lies where the guys was found innocent, right? To where he is now. So you're asking people to actually understand that Tim Walz and Kamala Harris and Joe Biden and all of them were corrupt when maybe less than half of America think that what we have right now is really the most corruptible person in the world. You understand what I'm saying? So I want you to take these two thoughts and just, just know where a lot of us are standing. And this is why it's so difficult to accept him and the administration and think that they're doing the best for America. You know what I'm saying? The policy he created has caused so much fear on various communities that is insane. So that's what I wanted to say, Luna. Did you want to reply before Kenobi says something?
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Go ahead, please.
I just wanted to say, guys, I'm sorry. Hello?
Yes, we hear. We can hear you. Go ahead. We can hear you.
All right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say this. Where was the outrage when during the Obama era he was deporting? I mean, so many people, and I knew people who were deported during this time. He simply followed the same law that Obama was using to deport over 5 million people who were here undocumented. Not just that, when it comes to change the law, if Democrats love so much people who are here undocumented, why they did not change the law when they did have actually the power to do that? Not just that, when it comes to the open borders, I just wanted to say this. I'm someone who all her life have voted Democrat, except for the last election. What was going on, it was just simply unacceptable because they thought that people like me, who actually waited her turn online to come to this country legally, was agree with what was going on at the border. They did not understand it. It's not that we hate people that come from another country, to be in America. We just did not like the fact that we have so many people coming through that border, and we did not know where they came from, what were their intention, were they here after the American dream. We didn't know. And unfortunately, we did have some bad apple who went through that border and took advantage of their policy. And I would just always put this scenario to you guys. Imagine that you live in the front door of your house open when your family is sleeping or when you are there, and you allow just anybody to come in without checking. What are you doing in my house? What are you doing here? It's the same thing that they did to America when they allowed those people to come in without checking their credential. Not just that. When it comes to Donald Trump, trust me, the guy is no saint. And I'm not here to say he's not corrupted, please. Politics, they all are. Some people more than others, but they all corrupted. But what's going on with the Democrats, especially in blue states, is that they've been telling minority community, we never have money to give to your school. We never have money for after school program and all the things that our kids need. But all of a sudden, in the last 4 years, there were millions of dollars from our tax money that were used to housing those who had came to this country recently. So for me, the way I saw it was that they simply was trying to import new voters. They did not want to hear people like me complaining because they immediately said to me, who are you to talk about this? Don't forget that you are an immigrant. Is it that you hate all the people? No, I don't hate all the people. It's just pretty much I love the people who are here. And I would like this country just to succeed and give everyone the opportunity who's here to work hard for it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you. Kenobi, did you want to reply real quick? And then we're going to invite Michael to join.
Oh, man, there's a lot to unpack there.
That's why I say write notes, write notes, write notes. Let's be respectful again. Let's be respectful.
I'm my buddy in a video game while doing this, so I'll try to multitask, but it shouldn't be that hard. I mean, this whole fear mongering about brown people coming over the border is bad. Like, most of those caravans, they got screened for asylum processes. They just didn't come over here and they were just like, oh yeah, just go freely go. Like, they did get paperwork to show up in court, but the thing is, we don't have enough immigration judges right now to process everybody. Now, if we got that one immigration bill that was on the floor, I think it was in 22 or 23, maybe even 24, I can't remember the exact year, but there was an immigration bill that Trump purposely shot down in order to, run on the immigration side of things. This is the problem. Like, we cannot have a functioning system when we are lopsided in freaking labor in the judicial side, this sector. The fact that we're going to sit here and fearmonger about people on the border constantly is just mind-blowing when we have a domestic crime problem from U.S. citizens. Now she wanted to go on about Tim Walz and the scandal going on over there, which in fact has not so much to do with him if you really look at it, right? It's more of the Minnesota DOJ, those Somali citizens were U.S. citizens, believe it or not. So again, that defeats the narrative of them being illegal or somehow, you know, not going through the process. That is a domestic issue. And that's what I'm trying to hit on. Like, this crime issue, this fear mongering is built into your brain by Fox News, and I'm just sick of it. I hear it all the time from my Republican relatives, and they've never been outside of this country once. They don't even understand half the shit that goes on abroad. So again, I can't sympathize here.
Thank
I
you.
want to see people come over here legally, yes. I want them to go through the process. Are people going to abuse the system? Absolutely. But we have U.S. citizens here doing the same thing. What I want you to look at is the millionaire and billionaire class that has been grifting our economy for a long fucking time. Instead of pointing to the poor and the brown person coming over the border that you're so scared of.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to allow Michael Hunt to come in and introduce it and give his pieces, and then after that, then Luna, if you want to reply, let's just introduce Michael Hunt. Guys, also please I'm sorry.
I gotta hop off.
Oh, okay. So let me see if Luna, before you, Michael Hunt, give me a second before you hop up. Luna, do you want to say anything before Kenobi log off?
I welcome a response.
Yes, go ahead.
Absolutely. Let me just say this to you, please. I am not accusing that just the illegals are the one committed the crime. Please, we do have citizens here who commits crimes every day. But again, when you have people who, on top of being illegal, commit crimes, don't you think you want them out of this country? What is it that we oppose ICE to go and get those people out? And I don't understand what the outrage is, knowing that 78 millions of people voted for this president to do what he's doing right now. This shouldn't be a surprise. And I'll be quite honest with you. As someone who actually went through the process of coming here legally, it was not easy. Our immigration system is broken, and it should be some other way to try to work on that. But when we have one side just accusing the other one of doing something, it's because we need to look at ourselves and say they're just simply playing with us. Because Democrats all of a sudden are so much in favor of defending people that they were deporting behind our back. But the complicit media was not reporting this stuff to us.
Well, I'm glad you admitted that the system is broken, right? The immigration system. So I don't understand why you are supporting a broken system and you are harping on about ICE doing what they're doing. Obviously, we've been doing this for a very long time and it hasn't worked. There hasn't been a reasonable solution. So here's the thing. Reagan in the late 80s, he initiated amnesty, right? It was a very shocking move at the time. It's just a fun fact in history, but it created job growth and it gave people a new pathway. It's showing that act of kindness, right? And giving people opportunity. It's not trying to usurp people like you who went through the process, right? It's just there to give people the ability to make something of themselves, attain the American dream. And I get it. Not everything in this life is fair, and it sucks, dude. I get it. But we have to do better. We have to do better for the people around us, our community. These people that came over, you know, looking to get asylum, they were fleeing a country. And they came here. Most of them came here to work an honest job. Where do you see ICE chasing these people down from? They're chasing them down from Walmart parking lots, from their job. They're working. They're paying taxes through food and groceries. They brought in $90 billion of revenue. They're not here just leeching off the fucking system like the media wants you to believe. Everything they buy, everything they do here, if they're renting, they're doing something. They're spending money and pumping money into our economy some way, somehow. It's a rotating machine. So why not do an alternative and figure out a pathway, right? We have over 20 different ways to become a citizen here. There's so many different ways to do it. Why not add a way to come in here and pay taxes like a normal citizen and just have everything work out? You know, But again, you would rather support a system where ICE can run over a person's legs in broad daylight or do what they did to this woman. And it just, oh, that's another point too. You brought up the whole Obama thing, right? Why wasn't an issue? That I did want to hit on this, and it's a good thing the host told me to take notes because I took a mental note of that. Thank you, host.
You're welcome.
The whole point why there wasn't outrage about it was there wasn't any violence. There was due process. There was civility in those actions, right? The whole reason why there's outrage right now is because they're busting through car windows. They're ripping people out of their cars, out of their homes, doing no knocks, no search warrant, going into people's cribs and taking the people out. This is violent. This isn't, there's a reason why people are outraged, and you're subduing and bootlicking right to where they want to be, and that's to have the Fed gain more power. And for somebody who wants the government to have less power and a smaller government mindset, this ain't it. Having federal government troops threatening to go door to fucking door.
All right, be careful of the cursing. Be careful of the cursing. Go ahead.
Door to door, asking for people in their papers. That is not smaller government. That is intrusion on my life, on everybody's life. Going door to door is not going to be the solution that this country needs. I yield, and I gotta go.
Thank you so much for being here, Kenobi. Thank you.
Much love, host.
Much love to you. Thank you, and come back again. Hey, Love Pink. Okay, let's give Michael Hunt an opportunity, and Luna, please take notes. And if you want to reply again, please. Then let's give Michael Hunt the floor. Welcome, Michael Hunt. Thank you for being here. You have the floor.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What was his name? Ken?
Kenobi, yes.
A lot of the stuff that he said is just patently wrong.
Okay.
During the Obama administration, there were a lot of violent exchanges with ICE agents. The news didn't report it because they were on Obama's side. And we didn't want to make the administration look bad or cruel, but a lot of raids were going on, a lot of raids at farms, a lot of raids at construction site were going on. The same Tom Holman, he worked there. He was like the assistant to the head dude, okay? The same tactics were used, but it wasn't reported on. And he's the savior of the Democrats. So that's blatantly false. And that everybody, one thing that I have a problem with what you're saying is that most of the people don't agree with this. Most of the people do agree with this. The fact that if you're overstaying your visa in other countries, you're gone. These people are overstaying their visas by decades, by 20 years. They've been here for 30 years and, I can't do the process. No, you don't care to do the process. And so you got to go. And is it cruel? Yeah. But you have to follow the rules. This is a rule of law. And back to the original prompt, that lady, the Democrats do this. I don't know if they know, but they canonize these horrible people because they put themselves in a horrible situation and it ended up bad. It's just like George Floyd. He was a terrible person.
Okay, Michael. No. No, we're not doing that.
Person.
Michael Hunt.
Let me get back to
No. Please, respect. We're not bringing George Floyd or anybody else into this conversation.
I'll go back.
Yes,
but
please.
If you don't mind. Here, she has had 2 children removed because her current spouse burned them with cigarettes.
Oh, you got to be careful with children.
Is this?
Michael Hunt, be careful when you talk about TikTok especially, please. When you talk about children and stuff, please, they're gonna flag it. You could just say
this is just the facts.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I know TikTok is very crazy.
Person.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
This person was a follower, and really her spouse was the instigator. But I did notice she was always go get him, like the cheerleader. And this one was obviously a follower and would do whatever she said. And that's what happened. To put yourself in that situation is just not wise. People are acting like, she was just no, she was following them around all morning. And I don't know who thinks following around a bunch of dudes with automatic weapons who are on edge is a good idea, honking at them, blocking their way. And when they tell you to do something, you need to do it. And I know they're not cops, they're not federal agents, they can't pull you over. In real life, if a bunch of dudes have a bunch of pew-pews surrounding my vehicle, I think I'm going to get out. I'm not going to try to run through them. And that's what she did. And I really blame the liberal media for convincing these protesters that A, they're doing something, which they're not, because half the country doesn't care what they're doing. We think these No Kings protests are ridiculous. These protests where people are wearing Mexican flags is ridiculous. They tried to do the Venezuela thing, but everybody that was Venezuelan said, no, this is a good thing. They were so happy. The people of Venezuela, the Venezuelans here, every Venezuelan I know, I said, what do you think about that? They go, it's the best thing ever. Donald Trump is great. What about these protests? He goes, look at them. They're all white old ladies. I don't know who is protesting this Maduro thing. So it's just these manufactured crises that got this lady unalived. Now, the guy that did it, he's 100% responsible. His actions are going to have to be taken into account. He did it. He's a big boy. He pulled the whatever. He's going to have to lay with that. Him and God and the judicial system. But her being there, thinking, I'm making a difference, is bizarre. Because she's not making a difference, and she's putting herself in harm's way and having her children orphaned. If she's married to this other lady, her one child, she's going to get custody. She was just for burning the other children.
Be careful that word with kids. Sorry. You got to be careful with TikTok, please.
It's like she hated, or she wanted to go out and be a savior against ICE more than she loved her children. And that is sad. The end.
All right. So thank you so much, Michael. Let's just go through a few things, if you don't mind. Do you mind? Let's go through a few things. So, because I'm taking mad notes. Okay. Now, I don't remember who Tom Holden in, but I could promise you, Obama was not treated very well by the media, even the liberal. Tom Holman. Thank you. I don't remember who Tom Holman is. But I will go back because it's been many years and I'm getting old. Obama was not treated very nice by the media. Whether it was the liberal Fox News, it wasn't. If you go back, you will definitely check, and you could see that it got to the point where it was a lot of heated press conferences. They got on him on everything and stuff like that. So saying that the media was nice to Obama and shared it really wasn't true. It was great. It's the same thing they did to Biden and the same thing that they're doing to Trump. You see, what happened was the media, and that's why a lot of people are not watching media. So it's funny that you said liberals are watching media. Media are the lowest viewership ever in time. Most people are paying attention to independent media like myself. You know, I got myself a press pass because they feel that people on YouTube and social media are the one that's really telling most of the truth. So people are really not paying attention to media as much as you said. But I do want you to go back and check. Obama was. I mean,
you brought up Fox News.
Did I bring up Fox News? Maybe I did. I don't remember, but I'm just saying that in general, whether it's Fox News or anybody media, you guys, meaning MAGA America, is supporting Fox News more than the rest of everybody is supporting everybody else. Like CBS had to change. I'm sorry, I'm just taking it away from the conversation. CBS had to change their methodology and bring in more MAGA hosts. Also CNN and MSNBC changed their name to NBC MS Now. I mean, media, old media is not receiving the viewership or the respect or anything. There's no respect for it as a result of what they've done the last few years. So that's what I want to say. So liberals are more likely to go to social media and than they are to watch media. I just wanted to put it there. And please go back and check to see the frustration. In fact, the last media, there is a media event that happens every year, and they had the comedian Obama, and you could see it if you. I don't think you would be interested, but the last media dinner, they had the Obama spokesperson, the comedian, and I forgot Neil, comedian. Hold on, I want to give you the name, comedian who played Bad Obama. Let me see if I could get his name. He in that last media, you could see that he would Keenan Michael Key. He played the angry translator. This is a prime example. Yes, the media, the White House correspondent did it. Thank you so much, Conscientious. Obama had to have Keenan Michael Key created a whole comedic personality called the angry translator, so he could speak to the media. At the last White House correspondent dinner, you saw Keenan Michael Key from Key and Peele do a whole segment and for his last dinner, because just to show how much animosity that the media had against Obama. So I just wanted to let you know that, just to be there. So now, as far as
media really had that much animosity compared to Trump.
I'm not saying, you see, I don't know if they had as much, because I know that the media caused Biden to drop out of the race. So and then there's no way that MAGA would allow the media to do that to Trump. You understand what I'm saying? So I think maybe it's just because I'm a Democrat. Maybe it's because I'm on the Democratic side, but I'm just saying the media has never been friendly to politicians. But the way that you said, the only reason I brought it up because you said that the media really kind of love Obama, and I'm just saying that is not true. I mean, that is just not true.
I watched it. I lived through it.
No, I lived through it too.
It was a love fest.
All right, then I'm just telling you.
He was the basketball playing president.
We could agree to disagree on this. I don't want to hop on that point. I'm just the same point that you're giving me. I'm just giving you a point. I would love if you have an opportunity, just if you care.
We just see things through different lenses.
Yeah, we do. But just if you care, just check it out. Just Google Keegan Michael Key angry translator for Obama, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm just letting you know. Okay, so I have to remember who Tom Holman, and I go back. Yes, and I never said that most people did not agree. In fact, in my last live, I said that you'll be very surprised. I was very surprised that even the people who voted for Kamala, a lot of them have the same views as far as immigration and coming in illegally as the right. So I said that on my last video live, so I'm going to say it again. I was very surprised that a lot of Black and brown people, especially Caribbeans, Haitian people, especially because I'm Haitian descent, that has the same views as everybody else as far as immigrants coming in to America illegally, especially the Haitian community, which I'm very surprised at, because I'm Haitian and I know a lot of my Haitian people came in. I was very disappointed with my Haitians over here talking a bunch of yin yang. You see, I hate hypocrisy. One thing I hate is hypocrisy. Most of the Haitian community, most of my family, and a lot of us know we have family members that came here illegally. We know that. We know how they came in. We know which way. Some of them came in through Canada. You know damn straight your family members came in here on a pause visa and stayed. And then stuff like that. We know about the marriages. We know about how much it costs to pay for somebody to marry somebody. So I took real offense with my Haitian community, because I'm Haitian. I can talk about it, with the BS of them coming at, oh, we come here legally, so we want everybody to be here legally. Please stop with the nonsense. And I'm talking about my Haitian community because I'm Haitian. You understand what I'm saying? So trust me. But with that said, a large segment of America, even more than voted for Trump, I know for a fact, believe that illegal immigrants should not come in to the United States, and they would side with Trump on that issue. Also, the same thing with the transgender in the gym. Large amount of people. So if you ever heard me say that less people agree, I don't know. I did not say that on my last live, and I'm not saying it again. So I stand on more people agree with the MAGA community when it comes to illegal immigrants than not. The difference between that, you guys and most people, no, not most people, the difference between agreeing with the illegal immigrants issue is the fact that we don't like the violence. Now, you said the reason why there was continuous violence under the Obama administration, the reason that we did not know about it is because it wasn't shown by the media. I would go back and I kind of disagree with Kenobi a little bit. I think he said it, but I'm not sure. But we did know about Obama sending immigrants out of the country, and a lot of people. Actually, I wasn't concerned at the time because I wasn't really into politics. But if you go back, a lot of people had issues with Obama sending so many people out of the country. A lot of people did have issues with that. It wasn't such a thing because the administration is not so much the media kept it quiet. It was the administration kept it quiet. Do you understand what I'm saying? They came in, they were able to do it and escort people out of the country without raising too much flags. With the current administration, and this is where Kenobi came in and he was right. The problem is not that people care so much about illegal immigrants. They just don't like the fact of violence. And it's not so much the illegal immigrants who have criminal records, is the fact that Americans are now filming their children, their neighbors, the babies being torn and ripped and taken up by guys who are wearing masks, who many people do not believe that are legally allowed to do it. It's not as if the police is doing it. It's not as if it's the National Guard. You have these guys that a lot of people are thinking that are outrageous, that's coming out here putting masks on, walking around like if they own the neighborhood, pulling people out of their car and stuff like that. That's what people is upset about. People are upset about the violence and the way, the aggression that they're doing it. Now, you did say that it doesn't matter. I'm finding a lot of MAGA people that's saying that it doesn't matter what tactics they use as long as they get it done. That's where a lot of people stand against that. If you have, okay, and then I'm just writing out Democrats. These are horrible people. Not a great person. I appreciate the fact that you said you are one of the few people that said that what the guy did, he's going to have to be held accountable with God and legal system. I appreciate that. I completely agree with you. As far as the protest, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you said the protest is cray, I find it interesting with Make America Great that you guys were the epitome of protest under the Biden administration. God bless y'all. Y'all, let me tell you, I'm in New York. I have hours of film, and I'm gonna put it together of the arguments and the fights that the MAGA community had under the Biden administration. I went out there. One of the first, I have a video, and I hope Perry doesn't mind. I'm a veteran. I'm a Marine veteran, and I was out there with I wasn't even out there. I think I was going to dinner, and I saw my friend Perry, who's a veteran from Iraq. He was getting into an argument with a Make America Great, like three guys, Make America Great guys. They had the red hat, and that was in 2015. I think it was 2015. And those guys looked like they were surrounding Perry, and they were cursing Perry out. And they knew that he was a veteran because he had a veteran hat on. They didn't give a damn. They cursed him out. They surround him. And I had to step up to them, and I'm like, because I'm one of them. And I'm like, what are you gonna do about it? And I had to step between them because they looked like they were about to pound him, right? And I'm like, yo, this thing is crazy. Like, why is 3 YT guy about to attack my YT friend because of his opinion? I'm telling you, if you think our side is cray, I have never seen so much anger and so much disrespect from the MAGA community when it comes to standing up for their guys.
That was one of your anecdotal experiences, but there were no nationwide.
Oh, nationwide. Michael Hunt.
The day of anger, and on this Saturday in multiple cities, we're going to get 10 million people out marching around, and that didn't happen.
Oh, wait a minute. This Saturday? You mean yesterday or this coming Saturday?
Any Saturday. There was no protest organizer saying everybody who doesn't like Biden go
Oh,
out in the streets on Saturday, July 4th or July 10th, whatever, with your little signs, and we're going to call it the anti-Biden day.
Michael,
None of that happened.
Michael Hunt, there wasn't a
None of
widespread.
it.
There wasn't a widespread, but they were.
Right.
It didn't need to be a widespread because it was. It didn't need to be a widespread because it was constant. It didn't need to be. Michael Hunt, I'm in New York. We have to agree. We have to agree to disagree.
Something going on.
We have to no. We gotta agree to disagree. I'm really. What state are you in? Do you like? Are you in red state? Houston, Texas. Okay, Texas.
Never anything going on.
Yes, there were. Do you know? Moms Demand Action? Have you heard of Moms Demand Action for Gun System America?
The Democrats, they protest the day of the week.
Have you heard?
They protest everything.
Have you heard?
Republicans don't protest.
You guys, okay. Again, I'm gonna say this again because maybe we're missing the point here. I'm saying there were groups of MAGA community coming together almost on, if not on a daily basis, with their red hat, initiating confrontation. I didn't say a big in New York and different states. I'm not saying that anybody. I'm not saying that they created a whole rally like the Democrats. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm interested with the fact that you're saying that it was the Democrats that was out here protesting. What I know for a fact, the MAGA community was going to every single the same protest that the Democrats was doing. The MAGA community was getting the same permits and showing up. So it wasn't even that if they even had to apply. Well, they did have to apply for permits, but anything the Democrats did, the MAGA community was there also. But not only that, the MAGA community, there were groups of MAGA community that was out there almost on a daily basis antagonizing people because they wanted Trump. And so it didn't have to be a big thing. I promise you that happened.
It wasn't backed by some mysterious donor where they pay people. It wasn't organized on a nationwide thing. It wasn't covered by the media.
It was.
It would happen if something happened. Maybe the media would drop by.
It was.
But this is coordinated with the media, with somebody is paying these people to do it, because you see the same people are at all the different rallies. If it's Palestine, BLM, or whatever, it's organized protesting. It's not real. It's not heartfelt. These people don't even know what they're protesting half the time. They're just getting paid $18 an hour to do it.
They do know what they're protesting. Michael Hunt, they do know what they're protesting because I was one of. Yes, they do because I was one of them. I was one of the protesters, Michael Hunt. I was outside. I was outside. I was outside. I'm not talking about. Please, let's not talk about the I'm not talking about them. We don't want to bring that war. We don't want to. We're not bringing up. I wasn't outside with that. I'm talking about Black Lives Matter and stuff like that.
I'm bringing that up.
Okay, but do not bring the. Please do not bring the Palestine. Do not bring that up because it's going to flag.
No Kings protest
over. The No King protest was that they didn't want Donald Trump to become king. That's what the protest is about.
Were you there? Did you go to one?
The No King protest, no, at the time I didn't go there because it was after the election and I decided to take a break. So I know for a fact that No King, because I know one of the organizers. I know one of the organizers that did it from New York.
You tell the organizer, great job.
Okay.
He's not king. He did it.
No, he wanted to be king. He wanted to be king.
No kings.
Okay, thank you.
Trump is not king.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Say good job.
I will let them know. I will let them know that Michael Hunt says that.
Okay. Guy protesting.
Luna, hold on a second, Luna. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Was he protesting getting Maduro? He was a king.
All right. Who was a king? Wasn't he president?
Maduro. He was a dictator.
He was a president, no?
No, he was a dictator.
Okay. Now let's go to the Venezuela since you wanted to.
Until we get rid of a king.
I'm glad that he's not. I'm glad he's not a king. But everybody was worried about the project 2025. How is the Democrat? How is the Democrat here? It doesn't matter. Anyway, let me continue because I just want to get it. And then Luna, you could come back in. Let me continue. Okay. So wait a minute. So Venezuela being happy. I agree that Venezuela is being happy, but in New York, I also have a press pass. I actually spoke to several Venezuelan that was out here that was celebrating Maduro because I covered the Maduro trial down here. What I found interesting for me what I found interesting is that when I asked them what do they feel about Donald Trump, they say to the exact word, only 2 people said we want to thank, and that Donald Trump, and that was 2 gentlemen who was part of the Venezuelan foundation, some Venezuelan not-for-profit foundation, that it was 2 gentlemen, and I have the video on my page. But everyone else I spoke to that was on the protest, I asked them how did they feel about Donald Trump. It's like, we don't want to talk about America politics and stuff like that. Oh, we don't like Donald Trump politics, but we appreciate the fact that he got rid of Maduro. I find it to be interesting because a lot of people are using.
So that's positive.
No, I don't know. If you, it depends on what you think.
Positive.
I don't know.
A regular person would think that's positive.
I'm a regular. No, I'm a regular person. I'm a regular person. To me, if somebody did something, Michael Hunt,
means it's a positive.
Michael Hunt, I would, if I know me, if I'm talking about somebody that I don't like, and I have people in my family that, you know, that does stuff, I would be like, look, I don't like the bro, but I appreciate what he did. That means that
so that's positive.
If you say so. But I wanted to let you know because you said that they love Donald Trump. I'm saying to you I'm saying to you, Michael, you interrupted me. Like, can I finish? And then after that you could jump in. I'm saying to you, based on my experience, they appreciate what he did, but based on my experience, they don't have anything positive to say about Donald Trump himself. That's what I'm saying. Based on my experience, that's what I'm saying. But you said they love him. That's good. And I think, hold on one second. She kept on kids. She wanted to. Okay. In regards to Renee Nicole herself, the fact that she wanted to be an observer and stuff like that, a lot of people, and I go back again to the MAGA community. I've seen the MAGA community come out. I think the most hostile I've ever seen the group was when when Mayor Bill de Blasio was leaving, and because I filmed that also, and we had a full MAGA community, like a contingency outside of City Hall, and there was this one woman. She was outrageous, like every 3rd word was a cuss, to the point where I approached the gate and me and her got into it. I'm like, yo, the man is out of here. I said, the man is out of here, and you spending your time, and me and her got into it a little bit and stuff like that. So there were City Hall officials, there was NYPD there, and she was nasty. She wasn't saying anything nice. She was cussing him out. I think she cussed out his wife, his kids. She went in on her. She went on him, right? Nobody touched her. Me and her got into it because I'm like, yo, what the hell? What the hell? He's out of here. What the hell? You go here wasting time. But other than that, nobody touched her. Now, what if somebody, one of the police officers, the NYPD, unalived her, right? Because she was that aggressive. She was that nasty, Michael, right? We would it be fair for us to say
that didn't happen?
No, I'm asking you a question, Michael. Would it have been fair if they unalive? It would have been a bad thing. But would it be and started pew-pewing it the whole crowd? Yeah, it would have been a horrible thing. Now, would it have been fair for me?
Somebody would have set a bomb off.
Would you not say that on a live, Michael? You can't say that B word on this live. Are you serious? Oh my God!
Boom.
Exactly. But here's my thing. Would it have been okay? Michael Hunt.
Just like you said.
Michael Hunt. Would it have been okay? Michael Hunt. Would it have been okay if something did happen to that woman? And I would have said good for her because she did this on purpose, and now she is on.
The mayor was just leaving.
But
she wasn't following police officers around.
She is known. There's a group, sir. She is known. She is known. She is known. She has followed the block. Michael Hunt. Michael Hunt. She is known. Michael Hunt. She was following Michael Hunt. Michael Hunt. Michael Hunt. She followed the Blasio. Michael Hunt. She was known as one of the protesters that followed de Blasio everywhere he goes. She follows de Blasio. She had she was a Make America Police work. He was the mayor. Michael,
Was he doing police
Michael?
work?
He was the mayor
Was he
of New
carrying
York City.
around an AR-15?
Michael, he was the mayor of New York.
Was he doing police work?
He's the mayor. He's higher than
No,
the
he
police.
wasn't doing police work.
He was higher than Michael. Are we
Was
gonna
she
have? Are we
blocking
gonna?
the road?
Michael, are we having? She was outside City Hall. Michael, I'm asking you about her.
I'm
Would it have
telling
been
you,
okay?
I'm
I'm
asking
asking
you
you,
about her as
would
Was
it
she
have been
blocking
okay
the road?
if something happened? She was outside of City Hall
Was
where
she
there's a.
blocking the road?
So it doesn't matter.
car.
I'm saying because she was threatening him,
So she wasn't blocking
Michael.
the road.
She was threatening the
It's a
mayor
yes or
of
no
New York.
question.
Michael,
You asked me
I'm
like 3
asking you a
questions,
question.
I've answered them.
No, she was threatening the mayor of New
Was
York,
she blocking
Michael.
the road with her car?
So do you care if she was? Do you
Was she
care,
blocking the road with her car?
Michael? Do
Yes
you
or
care that he was threatening
Yes
the mayor of
or
New York?
no?
I'm asking you. Do you care if she was
Yes
threatening the
or
mayor?
no?
Michael Hunt, you're not
You asked
answering
me
my
3
question.
questions, I've answered them all.
Okay,
You
so
said,
I'm
would she-
saying
if
to
that's
you,
something bad happened to
I'm
her,
saying
would that
to
be
you,
bad? I
if
said, yes,
something
that would
bad
be
happened to her, okay,
That
thank
would
you.
be terrible.
Thank you, Michael Hunt.
Okay.
Okay,
Was
thank
she
you.
blocking the road with her car?
She was blocking the sidewalk. She was blocking
With her
it.
body?
With her group. It was a group of them, Michael.
How
And
many?
it was about 20 of them outside, and it was a small area in front of City Hall. But the reason why it was so concerning about her is because she was threatening him with violence and stuff like that. But she was just talking. You understand what I'm saying? But she was very angry at Mayor de Blasio, and I'm like, why are you so angry at him? The man is out of here. Why, I mean, but she is a known antagonizer. I found out that she follows him everywhere he goes. She really hated him and stuff like that. So what I'm saying to you is that I don't think it would be fair if something happened to her for me to be bringing up the fact that it's good for her. She left her kids and she came out here to
Did she have
protest de
kids?
Blasio. And I said it wouldn't have been good if I had said that, Michael. That's what I'm
But
saying.
did she have kids?
I don't know if she had kids or not.
I thought you knew about her.
No, I said I know that she's an antagonizer and she followed de Blasio everywhere.
All this thing that you bring up, all these details.
But what
matter.
if she had kids? What if she unalive? What if she had a husband?
That's what I'm saying. If you have responsibilities like that, you don't do stuff like that.
But it wouldn't have been nice for me to say that she should have been
didn't.
unalive.
But
But it
she
wouldn't have
didn't.
been nice to say that. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to land
If
on
you
that.
have kids and stuff, you don't need to be chasing around ICE agents.
I'm just saying it wouldn't have been nice. That's all.
Do you
All
think
right.
it's smart, regardless of what happened the last couple of days? Do you think it's smart to chase around ICE agents?
Let me tell you something. I think
Yes
it's
or
smart.
no?
Yes, I do think so.
Okay.
And let me tell you why, Michael.
You think
Because
it's smart to chase around ICE
I
agents?
think it's smart. And the thing is, you
Okay.
said something that was very interesting. You said if ICE agent came up to me, I would have got out my car. The thing is, sir, if you had gotten out of your car, ICE agent, even as a white T guy, if you are, they would have unalived you. You understand? You
wouldn't.
said that. Yes, they would have. Why? Because you white
No,
T?
they said, get out. If
No,
you
they
follow
didn't
their
say
instructions.
they try to open up the door and drag her out. They didn't say to get out
Right.
before they reached
No,
out.
they did. No, if you watch the film,
I watched
they
the film
yelled
1,000
stop
times.
the car,
Yes.
put it in park, and get out.
And then
And
they
her-
reached out and
and
they
her
reached out
wife-
and they reached out to her.
wife, who didn't get in the car, said, "Drive, baby, drive."
But
And
they
then
reached
after
they,
that,
they
if
reached
you
out
look
for
at
her.
Another video from another angle,
But they
wife
reached for her.
says, "This is all my fault."
Yes,
I
she did
shouldn't
say
have let her
that.
do that.
She did say that. But did
It
you
was
see
all
that
her
she
fault, because it was her fault.
did they reach in the car, Michael?
Yes.
Okay, now if you were in the car and
After
they reached
told her
out to you,
stop the car and get out.
and if you were the
If
one,
you have
and if
a
it happened
life
to you,
and and
how
you
many
value it,
seconds, Michael? How many seconds did that take? How many seconds did it take to the phone?
Two,
Did they say
2 seconds.
okay, now what if you are a big person,
What
you
if,
could
what
get
if,
out?
What if?
Yeah, that's all we could do is
That's all
what if.
You got all this what if.
Yes,
What
so do
really
you.
happened
So do you. You give me a bunch of what if. I'm saying that. What
I
if you're
didn't
a
say
big guy?
anything What if?
What if you're a big guy
What
and
if
then you
she
can't get
wasn't
out?
there? There
What
was
if you
your
couldn't have
kid
gotten
without
out of the
mommy
car
right
fast enough, Michael? Right? Would it have been okay for
But
them to
that
drag you
didn't
out of the
happen.
car?
That's not what happened.
I'm asking you a
That's not what
question.
happened.
But it could have happened, right?
What
It could have
about
happened.
this?
She
It's
had a
bad
flight
work.
and she had a flight and
What
fright
if- what if-
situation.
what
That's all we could do, right? Is make
if?
the assumption.
No.
Anyway, I don't think it's nice to
You
say
don't
to call.
follow
I don't
ICE
think it's
agents
okay.
around.
Now, the
And if
reason
they
why,
tell you to
would
do
you like me
something,
to
do it.
answer why I think it was,
Unless you
why I would
don't value
approve?
your life.
You know why I would approve of her doing something like actual doing something and being disobedient
because
and stuff
it
like that?
makes a good arguing point. And that's
No,
what
I would
Democrats care
approve.
about.
I would approve it because of the fact that if it wasn't for many different people putting their lives in danger, black folks wouldn't have freedom today.
Yeah, right.
Of course. You forgot how we got hit across our head when we share. I'm Haitian. I'm American Haitian. Yes, American Haitian. We took out a bunch of people. Haiti was the first the country that got its independent because of the same thing. People fought their whole life. I don't like people being unalive, but people fought their whole life against dictators, stuff like that.
We're not talking about 150 years ago.
A lot of people think he's a dictator.
2 days ago.
A lot of people think that Trump and them is a dictator. A lot of the ICE, a lot of the people think that ICE. Let's talk about not what if. Let's talk about reality. Since you don't like what if, a lot of people think that these ICE agents are a little mini dictators. A lot of people. That's the people that's actually protesting them. Of course I do. I think these people are proud boys. I think they are proud boys, and I think that veteran should not have been outside. That veteran just suffered.
It's canceled out my mind.
That's good. That's why we are here to talk, right, Michael Hunt? Because so you can have yours and I can have mine, right? I think that veteran should not have been outside. That veteran just had the veteran just had, and then we're gonna give Luna a chance. Thank you for being patient. The veteran just had an incident where an immigrant allegedly ran him over by a car. He should not have been out there. He was suffering from PTSD from the action that just happened. He wasn't ready to be out there, and he shouldn't have been out there. The energy. What do you mean? It's reported that he got run over. The same agent that unalive Renee Nicole. You didn't hear the story?
That happened like a year ago.
No, they said 6 months ago. They told me 6 months ago.
6 months ago.
All right. He shouldn't have been. He shouldn't have been outside.
Okay, so
he needed additional help.
Like that, you're not allowed to go back in the field.
I don't think he was ready. Because why would he? I don't think he was ready, in my opinion. Because the thing is, in my opinion,
you've never been a police officer. You've never met this man. You weren't there the first incident. You weren't there at the second incident.
Well, obviously he's scary.
What if?
He's scary. He's scary.
You think should happen?
No, I think he's scary, Michael. Michael, I think he's scary, Michael. I think he's scary, and I think that he's going to allow. And I think he's scary. Meaning, the urban community scary. Not that he's scary. He's scared. I think he's scared. I think he's scared. He's scared out there. I don't think that he. I think he's scary. I think he's scary, and I think he's a danger to the community, and I think he's going to unalive more people.
I think he's dangerous to people that drive at him.
No, I think he's more dangerous to everybody, Michael. And I think that he needs to go back and he needs to get additional help.
6 months since his incident, did anything happen?
Yes, there were other things that they said that happened to him, but I don't know exactly what it is, so I'm not even going to talk about it. But the fact is that 6 months later, you're so scared of a car that you're so frozen that you couldn't get yourself out of the way because you had that PTSD moment at that thing. All right, you had that. First of all, I do not believe that he got hit. Michael Hunt, I still don't believe that he got hit. I still don't believe that he got hit. I still don't believe he got hit. I don't think he got scary, Michael.
She put it in park.
Michael, he got hit. He got scared. She backed up, Michael. He was. He got. She backed up, Michael. I told you she backed up, Michael.
One question.
And I answered you. I said she backed up, Michael. That's what I said. She backed up.
What if she put it in park?
She backed up, Michael, because she was driving away.
What if she put it in park?
She did not, Michael. Remember, assumption. You don't want assumption. Michael, you said you don't want assumption. You don't want if, Michael. Michael, you said you don't want if, but you said you don't want if.
No.
But you just said you don't want if, and now you ask me an if question.
Yes, I know.
Okay, you don't want if.
Game, so I'm going to play.
Okay, so I'm playing with you too. She backed up, Michael. Michael, she backed up, Michael. And she steered away from him, Michael. She backed up and she steered away from him. If he was paying attention and he wasn't suffering from mental illness, because that's what he was suffering from, he wouldn't have unalived her because she moved the car. What if he wasn't suffering from mental illness? He wouldn't have had mental illness issue. He wouldn't have unalived her, Michael. You understand, Michael? But thank you so much for this.
Do you understand, Mama?
Thank you. No, and I understand. It's Mama Flip, Michael. Please. Michael Hunt, can you say Mama Flip?
Mama Flip.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you, Michael. Luna, did you want to come up and say something? Me and Mike have been doing this for days now. He's gonna be my favorite MAGA in life because he's like a pain in the behind brother for me. Micah, please continue to come to my life because I have fun with you. Luna, would you like to say something?
I have fun with you. I do respect your opinion,
and I respect you too, Micah. I really like you. I think I'm gonna really like you. You like you're gonna be my ex-husband soon. Go ahead, Luna. Luna, did you want to say anything? Please, everybody, please understand. Me and Michael Hunt, we met the other day, and this is our thing. So please don't take any offense. Luna, did you want to say anything? Did you want to say anything else? Okay, let us know if you do. All right, I think we have Big L here. Welcome in, Big L. Did you want to say anything?
Hey, Mama Flip.
Yeah. Hi, Big L. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Thank you for your patience. Go ahead. What would you like to say?
Michael, please don't interrupt me either, but I respect you, sir, if you respect me. I just want to get this out. So, at the end of the day, we're not seeing this Gestapo going after white immigrants that have overstayed their visa as well. You don't see no videos because it's not happening, because they're going in a civil manner to these neighborhoods because they know they're surrounded by white tea. But they're sending mob-like people into cities with high predominance of people with melanin, and it's not right. It's a gang. 7% of the people that are inside of these detention centers are criminals. All of the violent criminals have already left. They're all over the fucking world basically right now. They're taking people because of their color. None of this should be happening and that woman wouldn't be dead. And then when it comes to law enforcement, the host, I guess, is not a law enforcement. I'm not a law enforcement. But guess what? My brother is a state police officer. Before that, he was a deputy for the sheriff's department. Okay? And even though because he's been trumped out and we don't talk, a cousin of mine sent me a text that my cousin and him were saying to each other. And guess what my brother said? If you look at the video closely, when he's got the camera, he's already taking his weapon out. Because she did it so quick, he had his weapon already drawn. He was already going for it with his camera. He had his camera in one hand, going for it with the other. And then my brother said the exact words on that text. I saw the screenshots. My brother said on the exact same text, he should have moved out of the way. Why did he go around? There's no reason for him to get that close to a dangerous moving vehicle. And that's all I have to say right now.
Michael, thank you, Big L. Would you like to respond to Big L, Michael? Please be respectful, Michael. Big L was on here last time. Be nice.
I agree with you. He should have moved out of the way. But he didn't.
Okay,
she should have put the car in park.
BL, please.
Okay, but what you're doing is what we're doing with the narrative that you're portraying, even if it's unbeknownst to you, you're portraying this woman basically as or people are. And I don't know about you. I've been listening the whole time. I don't know about you, but people are.
Before that. What people are? I'm sorry.
No. So basically what people are portraying her to be like the worst possible human being. They're also saying she shouldn't have been there. They're saying, what if she would have parked? What if she would have done this?
Yes.
At the end of the day, and another thing I want to say about this new Gestapo that's on our streets, look it up. It's factual. They're only getting 7 weeks of training. They ramped up the weeks that they're actually supposed to be, which I don't know what that number is. They wrapped it up to 7 weeks. So they're putting people that, yes, have been law enforcement, which is something different. Yes, have been in the military, but they're not trained to be what they're doing right now. And a lot of them don't have warrants. That's the reason why when somebody locks an immigrant into their home and they never show a warrant. They never show a warrant because they don't have one. Listen, very few.
If you lock your door,
let me tell you,
and say I won't let you in, they'll say I'm going to come back with a warrant, and you're going to be arrested for obstruction. And they say, okay, go get one, and they never come back.
Michael, by the time they come back, the person will be gone.
Right.
All right, so that's the reason why they can't go in. I just saw a video today of a woman. They followed her. She was an Uber delivery driver, 0 record, a student, right? They followed her all the way to this Native American lady's house.
I'm back.
And she presented as white tea. I guess she's mixed or whatever. And she ended up telling them, show me the warrant.
Right.
Show me the warrant. And
I've seen the same video.
they didn't have anything to produce.
Right.
So they're doing this lawlessly.
No, they didn't come in.
Of course they didn't come in. But what I'm saying is that they're out on the street
But then
with
the lady
no warrants, and now
pushed
they're
the
pew-pewing
Uber
people.
driver out.
Now they're
He said, "You
pew-pewing
gotta go."
people. What I'm saying is they're out like the Gestapo with no warrants, and then somebody gets in their way and you pew-pew them when you could just not get close to the car.
That's
You
two
can't
different
come
things.
around all the way around from the other side of the car. Why would you
we
get in
already
front of it?
established that he should have got out of the way.
Why we don't ask these questions? Everybody's like,
Miguel, Michael,
Everybody's saying, why
Miguel.
should do this? Why should do that? Why didn't he?
But
Why did
we've
he
already
walk
established that.
Yeah,
You're
Big L,
conflagrating two
Big
different
L,
occurrences.
and Michael Hunt. I want to make sure that we all agree. Michael Hunt does agree, at least in this case, that the guy should have gotten out of the
I
way.
said that. Yeah,
Yes.
he should have got out of the way.
Yeah, he did
and
say that.
Should have ended her.
Yes,
She
he
should
did say that.
also-
Yes,
And he's going to have to deal with that.
yes.
The legality of it,
Mhm.
the different angles. Was it self-defense? I'm not a judge. I don't know.
Well,
He's
I'm
going to
glad
have
you
to
said
deal with
too.
that.
Yes, he did say that.
And then, but the fact that that you're saying this Uber driver ran into somebody's house, that has nothing to do with what happened to Miss Good.
Yes,
That's two
Renee
different
Nicole.
things.
Because what I'm saying is they were already on the street without warrants looking for immigrants when they
Right.
shouldn't be doing that.
Well, how else are you going to get them?
What do
Oh
you
my
mean,
God.
Michael? Hold
How
on,
else
hold
are
on,
you going to get them?
hold on, Michael. Big L, I'm curious.
The same way, why don't we just deport all the Ukrainians that came through the border, all the Russians that are fleeing their country because they don't want to go to war?
If
We're
they're-
giving them,
if
we're
they're-
giving
if
them
they're
both
past-
from our tax money. We're
If
giving
their
them
visa is
vocational training.
expired and they're
We're
not
giving
doing
them
the right
vocational
things, they are
training.
being deported.
We're giving them vocation. No, first of all,
No,
Thank
we
you,
are.
when
Henry.
you're fleeing a war, that's something that you apply for at the border. The other people, refugee status, which is the Ukrainians, I know what I'm talking about. The Ukrainians who are refugees, they could come right through the border, which a lot did, through Canada and through Mexico. But when
Right.
you're fleeing war, you're
Right.
fleeing a persecution, which means you don't necessarily have to leave that place. But a lot of Russians have left that place. They're getting English training classes. They're getting vocational training to assimilate and housing and food stamps and all that bullshit.
What do you mean?
Russians-
So are others.
Russians are
So
genetically-
are Panamanians.
Russians
So are people
are
from El
genetically-
Salvador. So are Haitians. So are people from Africa. So are Somalians. What's your point? They all were getting it.
because you're not
They were
making
getting
any
cell
sense that
phones. They were
immigrants
getting free
can't apply
rides
for
to New
social-
York City if they wanted.
Michael, immigrants
Oh,
can't
Michael,
apply for social
stop.
benefits.
Michael, hold on. Big L, give me a second. Michael, you know damn well that the Texas governor and the Florida governor
It's a free ride.
put the Michael, behave yourself. You know they put them on the bus, lying to them. Michael, you know they lied to them and told them they were they put them on the bus to come to New York. Stop. You know the mayor was outraged with this. So it is all people in the blue state. Lord have mercy.
Like Beetlejuice in Chicago.
Oh
She was
my
like, we're
God.
Sanctuary City.
What
And
the
three buses
hell?
showed up, and she was like, "What do we do?"
Exactly.
Dude,
So
I'm
be
in
it.
Houston. Three
Oh,
buses.
that was
drive about
crazy. That was
50 buses
crazy.
a day.
We had over 100. I think we had over 150,000 immigrants in New York City. Some of them are still here, living on the train and stuff like that, living in the streets. I mean, I took
Yeah,
a
well,
couple of
welcome-
pictures. It's horrible.
welcome to Texas.
I'm glad you brought that up here in this
Welcome to
sanctuary
Texas.
state.
Yeah,
The
We
sanctuary
got
state that I live and
millions
I
of
love.
yeah,
This
Millions.
the sanctuary state that I love.
yeah,
We got bus loads from Florida.
yeah.
When
I know.
DeSantis was getting mad,
Yeah,
right? So he sent bus loads over there. Guess what?
yeah.
Guess what? We all gave him licenses.
What state are you in?
We gave him. I don't think you would care, Michael. It's a liberal state, Michael.
You can tell me.
It's where. Guess what? It's where our founding fathers.
Fine, don't tell me. I don't care.
It's where our founding fathers.
I don't
started.
care.
No taxation.
Nobody cares.
Without representation.
Nobody cares.
Now you say you don't care, Michael. Let him answer the call.
You said I don't care.
You don't
I
care about American history?
You said I don't care. I
All
don't
right.
care.
All right, guys. We gotta go back. We
into
gotta go
my
back.
mind.
I love seeing y'all two
No, you
get
said
at it.
you won't care. And you know
Okay.
what? You're right. I don't care.
Okay,
You
guys,
wanna
give me a
play
second.
games?
Guys,
I
give
don't
me a
care.
second. Can I have people like? I think we only have 4 people here anyway, but I will be viewed on it. Can I have the 4 people that's actually here or 5 people? Can you guys like the live for me, please? And please spam the hearts. I really appreciate it. Go ahead, guys. Let's go back to the subject. The subject
like I
of
was
Renee
saying,
Nicole.
he asked me. So in Massachusetts, they assimilated fine.
Okay.
We gave them licenses
Yeah,
to work.
they closed down the YMCA, and they couldn't. The community couldn't have any events there. The Little League got canceled because they're all housing them there. That's awesome.
Oh my God, you're
That
such
was
an
so
idiot. That's
awesome.
not what happened.
Yes, it is.
They canceled the Little League. I live in that city.
They
I live
canceled
in
the
Everett,
hockey league.
I live in Everett, Massachusetts. I know the story you're talking about, Michael.
Well, did they take
You
over
don't.
the YMCA?
No, yes, they did because they didn't
Aha!
want the Gestapo to come and arrest them.
I don't
and
care
take
why.
them away.
No,
That's
they were.
why, Michael.
It doesn't matter why.
That's why
Your little kid didn't get to play hockey that winter.
Yeah, no white.
They didn't get to play
kids should
basketball.
No white
Because there's a
kids should
bunch of
play any game
illegals.
They shouldn't play
sleeping
any
in beds
games
underneath
because they're
freaking
scared to
basketball
see
goals.
the Gestapo come and arrest their fucking.
Oh, be careful with the
classmates
cursing.
and their teammates.
Be careful with
parents.
cursing. Be careful with the cursing. Be careful with
Who
cursing.
cares?
Sorry. Be careful with the cursing. All right,
Yeah, who
guys.
cares?
Is there anything else?
You know what?
You pay for community centers.
I'm
Those are
only
American
glad.
tax
I gotta
dollars.
say one
Your
thing.
parents have
All
paid
right.
for them. Your grandparents have paid for them.
I'm
It's
so
part
glad
of the
that
community.
genetically,
And then
these
they come
people
over here and they take over
are going to annihilate
your little
themselves.
league
Genetically, they are
basketball
recessive
gymnasium.
race.
And you're
They're
saying,
recessive race.
oh, the
They
poor
have
immigrants. the
No,
poor
they have
immigrants.
no education.
Why don't they stay in their own
They
country and
mix
make
with
their
the
country better?
Neanderthal. They mix
Michael.
with the Neanderthal. It's proven in
How?
their DNA with the cavemen
What are you
pumping
talking
their
about?
sisters,
No.
then doing this and that. The pedophile.
Okay, no, Big L, stop.
You know,
Okay,
when you
stop.
start
You use the P word.
Everything you
Okay,
believe.
Okay. We gotta stop.
It means you've
Michael, and Big L. Hold on. Michael just said the P word. Stop. We gotta stop because you just said the P word. Michael, I had to mute you. You can't use that word, please, on here. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you. You can't use the P word on here. Oh my God, you guys
and
gonna
when
get
you
my
insult people
Okay.
personally, trying
All right,
to
I'm unmuting you.
make
Stop.
yourself
Wasn't
feel better
insulting you.
because
It's
you've lost the
scientifically
argument.
proven that you
You
guys
look
are
small.
you
You
are
look
recessive
small. You look very
genetic specimen.
All right, we
You guys
didn't
are
want.
the
I don't want my
leftover
life to be
genes.
about attacking each other. We want to just talk about the
Okay.
subject matter,
What are you,
and we don't want to
12,
attack
11?
each
What are you,
other,
little
please.
kid?
We don't
Big
want
L,
to.
you
We
guys
don't
feelings
want to.
hurt?
We
I
don't
play the
want
same
to.
game you play, Michael.
We
I
don't
didn't
want to
insult
insult
you
each
at all.
other. We don't want to insult each other, guys.
What did I
Please.
say?
I'm just making a scientific point that most of the people that are born with mental retardation and things like that come from that.
Oh, you can't
genetic
even
pool.
say the R word either. Lord have mercy.
Okay,
Big L.
they come from their genetic pool. They can adapt to the sun.
Oh
They-
my
if
God,
a-
Michael.
if
I
a
mean, not
black
Michael.
or
I'm
brown
sorry.
person has a baby with them, the baby's automatically brown or black. It doesn't come out like them. It's a recessive genetic race.
All right.
Period.
Okay. Thank you,
Obama.
Michael, for that. Let's. Do we have anything else
Michael
to say?
Obama.
Do we have anything else to say on the subject matter
Yeah,
when it
Big
comes to
L, you
Nicole?
want to talk about genetics? You really want to go there?
All right. Do we have anything else to say about Nicole?
Let's talk about crime statistics.
All right. Okay. Do we have anything else to say? If we don't have anything else to say,
I don't like bad
I love you
reality.
guys, but we gotta stay on the subject
You're just
matter.
full of it.
Yes.
I promise you, I will have a live only for you guys to tell each other off in the future
I'm not gonna
about
tell them off. It
everything.
ain't worth my time.
All right.
I don't want to tell you off. I just
I
want to
would
tell you the
love to have a
recessive
debate
genetic
about
I don't throw
generics.
pearls after swine.
I would like to
You're
talk
too
about
dumb
generic
to argue with.
stuff. I would like to have you guys come up and just argue for my entertainment. But right now, do we have any final words to say about Renee Nicole Good? Any final words? Any of you guys?
She should be alive.
Okay,
She
Mike.
should be alive.
Okay, thank you. You guys both agree. Okay, I'm gonna mute you guys now. I don't want to hear nothing else. That's it. We done. I think we just agreed to something. Okay, that's it. Woo! All right, thank you guys for talking. I agree with both of you guys. She should be alive. Okay, I'm gonna keep y'all muted because I want to make sure that nothing else happened. Is there anybody else want to come up? If not, Luna, did you want to say Luna 12? I'm gonna unmute both of you guys. All right, please don't say nothing else because we just agreed on something. I don't want another fight. I think that was amazing. Does anybody else want to say anything? Luna, would you like to say anything else on a live? Luna, I think she said that. Okay, guys, so I am going to shut off the live because Grandma Flip and I are supposed to do a slot thing. Please join us on YT, not a slot thing, a scratch game on YT at MamaFlipLive. We play slots and we do scratches and stuff like that. Yesterday we did horrible at the casino, but you could watch it, and we did horrible. But we're gonna do a scratches for Grandma Flip. She has her own thing going on in about a half an hour.
Oh,
But
you'll buy a bunch of scratchers and scratch them off on the internet.
Yeah, YT. Yeah, she does that.
Oh,
She has
that's
her own.
pretty good.
Yeah, she has her own thing that she does, and we also have a casino channel. I'm
I
sorry.
love watching people do scratch offs.
Yes.
I'm always hopeful. My brother won $75,000 on one.
Ooh,
And he
from
was
your
yelling
mouth
at his
to
wife
from
'cause
your
she
mouth.
bought the wrong one. It was like $10. He was
Wow.
like, "No, I just wanted a bunch of ones." And
Wow.
then she won.
Oh my
Wait,
God,
so
I
it's a
love it.
scratch off online?
Yes, you could actually do scratches, and
Yeah,
we could
you
do.
can
You
do
could
that
actually do
online.
scratches, and you could actually do
You know,
slot
there was
plays
like a lawsuit
online.
saying that's it's very addictive because it's not. You don't have to go to the store and buy them.
Yeah,
You know, you can just put it on your phone. It's almost like Candy Crush, but it costs $1 a pop.
yeah, I know,
know.
but it's fun. It's a lot more fun when you actually people want to watch you actually scratch it itself, you know. But
I
both
mean,
of
if
you
you got
guys,
the money, you want
yes,
to blow $100 on a Friday night, go for it. But some
Yeah.
people get it, they get out of hand.
well they do. But I want you guys, our channel,
No, I
our
don't,
YT.
I don't think y'all will. You sound
No, I mean we have
No way.
we actually have a content channel, so that's what we do.
Okay.
You know, there's a whole
but hopefully it'll pay
community.
for itself, and hopefully
Yeah.
y'all win something big.
Well, she won. The biggest I think she won was almost $300 one time, full of scratches.
That's
So that was really good. But anyway, if you guys want to join my channel, is YT is on Mama Flip Slots, the same name of here, Mama Flip Slots. Please join our channel. But guys, I really appreciate you guys being here. I don't see anybody else who wants to come up and have a conversation. I probably won't do another live about this for a while. I want to see what the next step happens with this case, if anything happened with this case. I heard,
this
Yeah.
is pertinent to the case. Is that officer? Is he like relieved of duty? Is he?
no, I don't think so, but I think that he's not home. I think that they ran him out of his house, and I don't think that he's going to be home for quite a while. I do know that I think the district attorney or attorney general, one of them, says that they are trying to charge him because they say they have enough to charge him. But if
Yeah.
but the FBI took over and they said that there is no statute of limitation when it comes to unaliving somebody. So
Yeah.
they say they are more than willing to wait until Donald Trump move on in the world for them to prosecute this guy.
Trump. I mean, he'll pardon him.
Yeah,
So
even if he
now
even if he pardoned them, he can't. I think they're looking for state crimes.
Yeah, maybe you can't.
Yeah, he
in the
can't
state.
pardon a state. So I think that's what he's looking to do, to charge him with a
I'm
state
just wondering
crime.
if he's like relieved of duty.
No.
Or
I heard that he was
custody.
back.
No, wait.
I heard he
know
was-
what happened to him right now. So
Go ahead, tell me.
basically, remember how they exposed his face on
Yes,
online?
he's on
They
a
got
run.
his address and everything, and
Yeah.
right now
Yeah,
the government hasn't him his children hidden because
yes.
they were getting death threats. The kids,
Yeah,
and
on a
all that.
live threat, on a live threat, on a live
He's
threat.
like
Yes.
in witness protection or something.
Yeah, he probably
Yeah.
is. And a lot of his people, they look like a lot of the ICE people went in there and packed up some of his pack up his house and stuff like that, and took it because we saw them carrying buckets full of stuff. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what happened, no matter what side of the subject matter you believe, as far as his rights and stuff like that, what the thing is, people don't like people unaliving people on national TV, right? Whether they feel it was her fault or his fault, even the people that was like, oh, yeah, she deserved it. It's very rare, and I've had a couple that was like, yeah, she deserved it. That. Even at the end of the day, nobody liked people being unalive on national TV because it makes them look bad. Even the ICE agent, a lot of the ICE agent, unless it's his buddies, a lot of ICE agents are very angry right now because he put a target on them. He put a target on them. So at the end of the day, I hope the family get justice, but he's going to have to live. His life will never be the same. All of them, George Zimmerman, even Carl Richardson, all the ones that people believe unalive, even if it's less than half the community unalive, they will live with this for the rest of their life. And his wife is probably devastated. The kids are being taken away from their community. His life has alternately changed because of that split-second decision. Whether he felt he was in danger or not, it doesn't matter. There is a bigger thing. And also, even if he was in danger, the thing that people are taking away is what he called her after the fact, and the fact they didn't give medical assistance when they were asked. It's going to be hard pressed for him to ever get over that. And
so I'm glad you said that, because my brother said in that text, I wasn't going to finish it off earlier.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, he said, I'm sorry to interrupt.
That's
you.
okay.
I just don't want to forget again.
Go ahead.
So basically, my cousin asked him, so what's going to happen, right? And my cousin said, this is George Floyd all over again.
Yeah.
And then he was like, what do you mean? And then he was going to be like, and then there's a long text he sent after that. And he said, they're going to find him guilty because he did murder her.
Oh, then you can't say the M word. Oh, my God.
I'm sorry. He said, from what I saw,
okay,
as being an experienced cop, he was like, basically what I saw, it was the M word.
Yes.
And he is going to pay. But what's going to happen is there's going to be civil unrest, he said, on the Trump side. Mm-hmm. Because they're already making him like a
martyr. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to be a little civil unrest. Yeah. He said, but when the real civil unrest is going to come is when Trump pardons him.
If it's a federal case. You see, I'm waiting to see if they're going to do a federal case versus a state case. Like, you know, a lot of people say, no, it's going to be federal because somebody was saying, I don't know, Michael, you on the live. I forgot who said it's a federal case because he was a federal agent and stuff like that. But I bring up, and I know Luigi is not in federal, but I did bring up the fact that in the Luigi case, which I was surprised at, they have both a state case and a federal case. You understand what I'm saying? So I think the district attorney or attorney general of Minnesota, Minneapolis, whatever it is, they are looking for state crimes. They're looking for state crime. If they're state crimes, they might as well move his jurisdiction out. They might as well change him to another location, because I'm telling you, it's going to be hard pressed to find a jury, in my opinion, that's going to find him innocent, completely innocent, because of the way he approached the car, right? That's one thing, right? The way they try to grab her, the fact that even in his own video, you could see she was trying to stay away from him. But even if they prove that he feared for his life, the fact is that there was 3 separate pew-pews. What he called her after the fact, the way he walked away, swinging his hand like this, and there was no energy, and the fact that he did not provide medical aid. And this is where a lot of officers get caught out there. It's not the incident itself. It's after the fact. With, you know, God bless George Floyd and his family. What happened with that case is that even if the officer, Derek, felt scared for his life because George Floyd, he didn't stop, and he didn't provide aid. That's a problem. And when it comes to because I was reading up on the ICE and the Border Patrol, they are required to provide aid, and they did not. So, yeah, there's a lot there. So it's either going to be hung jury, where he's going to continuously go through this, or I just don't see him being found innocent.
I don't know. I think because if it's in Minnesota, first of all, ICE is in Minnesota for the Somalian people, right?
Yeah.
So if there's 1 or 2 educated professional Somalians on that jury,
yeah,
forget it. He's going to jail.
But even if he doesn't go to jail, remember that it might depend on what the case is. You have to have 12.
But it only takes one.
Yeah, it takes one
person
to either.
Not. It's got to be unanimous.
It has to be unanimous. That's what I'm saying. So it's probably either a hang jury where they're going to continue to doing it, but I just don't find 12 people.
You might have some. But I don't think it's going to be a national unrest, but you know, Minnesota, they like to protest. That's their thing. That's where all the George Floyd started. I don't know.
Yeah, that's
I know some people in Minneapolis, and they're pissed that they burned everything down.
Yeah.
The people from Minneapolis, the white tea people from Minneapolis, they rode hard for the George Floyd.
Yeah, they did.
I remember seeing it.
Yes, they did.
I know. But
so
like,
even if we do have 1 or 2 Somalians on the jury, if the rest are if it's going to have like 5 or 6 white tea women.
It's gonna be
that are
nasty.
liberals?
It's gonna be nasty. I'm telling you, they're gonna have to take him out of the area. I just don't see it being 12 juries finding him in that area, finding him not guilty. I just don't see it. There's always a chance, but I
That's what
just don't see
you,
it.
You only need one to find him not guilty.
But even not guilty is still going to be a hanged jury. He's not going to be found guilty. You have to have. You have to be.
Well, you can only be tried once. That's double jeopardy.
No, not true. No, that's not true, Michael Hunt. If there's a hung jury, the judge will say, okay, the jury could not come to a consensus, and they do it again, Michael. I've done this. Yes, I don't know unless Minnesota is different. We went through it. We went through it several times down here. Yeah.
I thought if you're accused and they go through everything and it's
thank you, Luna, for becoming.
And if you're found hung jury, they're like, we don't have a unanimous beyond reasonable doubt thing, then you get off.
No, you don't. Only if
I watched too many.
Hold on a second, Big L. Give me 1 second. I think if sometime the attorney general and the district attorney decide that they're not going to retry the case, that's when the person don't have to worry. But I doubt very seriously that this district attorney general is not going to retry the case. He's going to retry it 10 times if it means getting this guy. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah,
they filmed, or it was live. You could watch that Derek Chauvin case, couldn't you? Wasn't it on TV?
I don't even know if we were able to watch it, to be honest with you. I didn't watch it myself.
Okay.
I didn't watch it myself.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it myself.
I watched OJ. It was on TV.
That was crazy. But
anyway, we had it on.
Why we got to keep bringing the black man? Why we got to keep bringing the black man into the conversation, Michael Hunt? Come on.
This was before the internet.
Michael, you were doing so good.
I know, right? Well, you got to bring the black man in here.
TVs that are working. Everybody was watching that. Man, it was good.
Michael.
Yeah, and I also saw the disappointment in all the white team face.
Oh my God.
On the day
I was there.
Verdict.
Oh my God.
Into Olive Garden. And Olive Garden had guilty or not guilty sections.
Oh my God. I was at work. Everybody at my job was pissed. I was the only one that was, yes! Everybody at my job was pissed when that verdict came out. I
said he was guilty. But if if I had to bet, he's going to be not guilty. Let me
just say, at that time, I'm not even going to lie. I was very happy when he was found not guilty because I really felt for the hokey doke that he was this amazing guy. And what got me was the glove. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. That glove thing was like, you see, that's not him. You see, he didn't do it. That's where I was. But now I don't know where I stand on it. I don't know where I stand on it now.
This is a side note.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys like autobiographies.
Okay.
I read the Johnny Cochran autobiography, and there's probably 100 pages about the O.J. Simpson case.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Very
I would love to read it. I didn't even had a chance to read it and stuff like that. Thank you for telling me.
It's good. He tells, he's from Alabama.
Yeah.
And he's talking about his childhood. They had to move from Alabama to California. Yeah. And he said when they got to Texas, they were like, it'll never end.
Wow.
The state would never end. It took them 14 hours to get across it. They're like this, and their mom, she's black, back in the 60s. She's like, we don't want to stop at all.
Yeah, because scared. Exactly. There's still places like that now. Sundown State.
It's a very good read.
I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna definitely read it.
It's a good book.
Guys, before I go, I want to ask something. I really do want to do this battle with Michael.
Oh, I want to. Michael, please, I would love this.
I am a colonized person. Your people have colonized my people for 100 years. Okay. So we have a loud voice. We've spread our flag everywhere. Well, as you can see on my profile. So when you hear me getting that loud, I'm not mad. I'm passionate.
Yes, I would love to have it, guys. I would love, because I got to call my mom. She has to come down here and do her scratches. But I would love to schedule.
Puerto Rican. Is that a Puerto Rican flag?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would love to have you two come up and just give you guys the floor. You just tell me what the topic matter is, and then I would love to have this.
Are you in Puerto Rico now?
Absolutely not. I wish I was.
I think he said he was in Massachusetts or something like that. Didn't he say? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He's in Massachusetts.
I live in Everett.
I would love to that.
Where the cases happen.
So,
it's always weird.
What about Tuesday? What are you guys doing Tuesday night? We might could possibly do it Tuesday night.
I can't commit to anything. If I'm scrolling around, I'll be on there. I don't know.
All right. So we gonna.
I happen to be on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Michael requests us. Would you do it?
Yes.
Sure.
I would. I would just leave it more
about the climate of Puerto Rico. Is it get cold there? Like, does it snow?
Can you believe? So I just spoke with my father before I got online with you guys, and my father told me that last night we live in the middle of the island, where the mountains are in the valleys.
Yeah.
In the middle of the night, it dropped to 49 degrees.
Ooh,
so
that's
it
cold.
never really gets cold.
But it's still cold for them. But it's cold for them, though, Michael.
It's freezing for them.
It's cold for them.
Like Houston. It was 45 degrees this morning. We're dying.
Yeah.
God,
exactly. You're used to it.
Michael,
exactly.
Just like the Texas. The thing is, we have now, because of global warming and everything, we have 110 degree weather at least 6 or 8 weeks throughout the summer. And on top of that, unlike Texas, it's oppressive because it's all humid because the ocean is surrounding it. It's
I'm in Houston.
Let it drop to 49. Forget it.
It's really humid here too. But last summer wasn't as hot as the 2 summers before. I don't know if we just got lucky or what, but we only had a couple.
Mama Flip.
Yes, darling. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. So I'm gonna try to come on live either on Tuesday, because I should be home on Tuesday. And if I see both of you guys will have an opportunity to pick whatever the subject matter is. I think diplomacy in our current environment, MAGA versus liberal, would probably be my title.
Football playoffs. Is it a good format or not? I don't think it is.
Mama Flip. I live in a liberal state, but I'm independent.
Oh, you're independent. Okay, liberal. Okay. So that's why I put MAGA and everybody else.
I live in a conservative state.
And you conservative?
I'm conservative.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I understand.
We know that, Michael.
We know, Michael. We got it.
Chair away from his dazzling pocket. We know.
We got it, Michael. We know.
She don't even have a district right now.
We
said, fuck it, I'm running for Senate.
Lord have mercy, Christ.
Good night.
Because we don't want to start a fight. We ended it so well. All right, guys. Thank you so much, guys. We'll see you hopefully Tuesday. We'll see you Tuesday. Okay, bye, guys. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you for coming in. Oh my gosh. Bye, Michael. All right, guys. I know we ended on levity and stuff, and it's great to see 2 amazing people that I just met on the internet who has totally polar opposite views come together and stuff. And I love that. That's what I want my life to be about. For us to in my social media, I spent so many years being angry at the Make America Great movement and the Make American brothers and sisters that I think it took this election and the fact that such a large amount of Americans voted for Donald Trump that woke me up to wow, are we really doing this? You know what I'm saying? Are we really doing it? The fact that one of the things I could tell about my MAGA brothers and sisters is that they opened up my eyes, but they also opened up my eyes to my own people, meaning that even there within my own community where people don't like Donald Trump, they will take some of his issues that the far right care about, and they would actually stand on it now because now they feel comfortable. Because they would be like, yo, I don't like Donald Trump, but I don't want transgender people in the gym. I don't like Donald Trump, but I don't want illegal immigrants coming to the country. So when the Make American community actually, and other people, because we also have to blame our college youth who were so angry about the war on the other side of the world. And I'm not talking about Ukraine and Russia. I'm talking about the other war that they just allowed this to happen. When I saw all of this happen and they actually brought Donald Trump, it was like a slap in the face. It was like, whoa, are we really here again? And I think a lot of my Black brothers and sisters felt the same way, especially most of the ones that voted for Kamala Harris. We're like, wow. And when you come to the point in real life, guys, when somebody teaches you a lesson, because it was an ass whooping, I'm not going to say it's not. When they teach you a lesson, you could either continue to deny it or you could accept it. And I'm one person, I'm going to accept it. I'm going to accept it. I mean, like, yo, y'all voted for him overwhelmingly. Even though a lot of people didn't vote for him, they still believe in some of his talking points, and some people are still excited. I just got to accept it. So now that I got accepted, I don't like it, and I don't approve of it. But now that I'm accepted, and now I got to think about it, right? I got to go through it and say, okay, why are we where we at? Right? Why is this happening? And then once you get to that point, that's when you be able to listen. And I'll argue the point. I'll argue. Somebody will curse me out, curse them out. But at least I'm at the point where I'm able to listen, able to understand, and able like, okay, so that's where we're at. Okay, all right. Nope, I disagree with you. Nope, I think it's crazy. No, and you think I'm crazy, but at least I'm able to listen. And that's what I want my life to be about. I want my lives moving forward to be about people, different people coming in, expressing themselves, hopefully with respect. Hopefully, I'm trying to be respectful because sometimes I get angry too. Hopefully, respect, and for us to be able to have an opportunity just to talk to each other and tell each other what we think, and period. That's it. Tell each other what we think about what's happening in the world. That's what I want my life to be about. Now, I get into arguments with people all the time because, you know, I'm also covering press issues. So I get into argument with MAGA all the time. And sometimes I be hurting these people's feelings because there was this guy the other day that I hurt his feeling. I felt so bad. He said that you're press, you're supposed to be independent, you're supposed to be non-biased and stuff. I was like, that's not true. I'm independent press. I'm supposed to be able to say whatever the hell I want to say. I said, think of me as Black Fox News. That's what I said. I heard that voice. He said, he's like, and you're a veteran and you're a media and the way you talking, I'm so disappointed in you. I'm like, I'm sorry for disappointing you. I felt so bad. I did hurt his feelings. But the point is that I am now at the space where I really want to learn and understand. And also I'm in this space where I think Donald Trump should be able to do everything he said he's going to set out to do, because at the end of the day, I think MAGA is wrong, and the whole community, whoever voted, MAGA, independent, the college students, all of them was wrong to put Trump in this power. I think he's doing the worst thing in the world. I think we're going to be far worse, and I'm worried about the future. And I pray that there's a future for my kids. That's me. But you have MAGA who thinks he's, you know, the answer to all of our prayers and he's going to do a major job. We will know. Hopefully I live long enough to see who is right at the end of the day. I want to be able to live long enough to see if I'm right or they're right. I want to see that. And then we could have a conversation. You understand what I'm saying? I could be like, you see, I told you so. They could be like, you see, I told you so. I want to be able to be there. But in the meantime, when we find out who's right or wrong, I want us to continue to have these discussions and civil discussions, right? And respectful discussions. All right, let's see. Okay, let me see. One person. I'm about to leave, Gregory. Somebody asked to come up. Let's see if they're going to come up. I don't see them coming up. Okay, so I want to be able to have the civil discussions, understand, and I want to end with this. Just because I don't like Donald Trump, and let me tell you, I don't like Donald Trump. I could go as far to say I hate Donald Trump. And the reason why I say I hate Donald Trump is to bring out reactions, because a lot of the MAGA community would be like, oh, you hate Donald Trump, you hate Donald Trump. And I'll be like, yeah, I hate Donald Trump. Just like you guys hated Biden. Just like you guys hated Barack Obama. Just like you guys called Michelle transgender. Y'all hated all the most, if not all, of the Democratic presidents, and y'all were very loud and very vocal about it. Like, we hate this guy. We wish this guy and all of that. There was a lot of stuff being said. So a lot of people feel uncomfortable when a Black woman could honestly come on the internet and say, yeah, I hate the guy. I don't like him. I think he's this, he's that, he's this, is that. Now, a lot of the stuff that I do is I do for effect. All right. I do it just to make people crazy. I don't generally hate anybody. I'm not going to go out of my way to do anything to anybody because I believe in nonviolence. I've been a pew gun violence prevention advocate my entire life. I've been preaching speech, peace and nonviolence for all my life. So I'm not going to start preaching anything else instead of that. But I like when I say I hate Donald Trump, because I like the reaction that I get from people, because people can't believe that there's a Black woman in Brooklyn who actually could say that. But I don't know him to hate him personally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Personally, I don't know to hate him, but I hate who he is. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's nothing about me that's going to go and attack this guy and stuff like that. If I see him, I probably will turn my back. I probably will be like, you know, I can't stand your ass. I'll turn my back. But there's nothing about me to say that I hate him to such an extent that I'm going to do something. But I do like the reaction that I get from people, especially the MAGA community, because the MAGA community, and I love my MAGA brothers and sisters, but it seemed like they feel comfortable to use the H word, but then uncomfortable with other people say it. Because it's like, clutching pearls. I'm like, yo, you hated mine, I hate yours. Let's move on. So, you know, but anyway, I say this to say, I don't hate my MAGA brothers and sisters. In fact, I'm learning to understand, and that because I say I can't stand or hate Donald Trump doesn't mean the same for his supporters. Unless you piss me off and disrespect me, then I'm gonna curse your ass out. You understand what I'm saying? But I wanted to say that because some people will be like, you know, some people feel that when I say I dislike Donald Trump, and I have to say, and I keep saying it all the time, I was a huge fan of Donald Trump, and I watch almost every episode of Apprentice. I thought he was the man. I was like, why? When I started seeing him in Apprentice and the way he conducted, I was like, why did I like this guy all this year? He's funny, he's intelligent, he's a great host. This is a great show. I love The Apprentice, so I was a fan for a while. And then he walked down the escalator talking about Mexican, and I was like, oh, that's why I hated him. So anyway, that because you dislike somebody to the point that you hate what they do doesn't mean that you're a threat to them, and that doesn't mean that you hate their people. I just want to make sure that I say that, especially since I have Trump supporters. That's part of my adopted family that I love them dearly. I've known them for over 30 years. Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. And I love them. I mean, love them. These are people that have been through everything with me, who supported me, supported my family, who fed us, got Christmas gifts for my sons, babysit my children. These are amazing, beautiful human beings that I'm surprised support Trump. But I love them. So anyway, so I just wanted to end with that and say that because I say that I hate Trump, I dislike him, or I have a huge animosity towards him, doesn't mean that I feel the same way about his people. And it doesn't mean that that I really like hate another human being. You understand what I'm saying? There's a difference between hating and dislike somebody and really like obsessing and hating them. I'm not obsessively hating against Donald Trump. I just hate who he is as a person, meaning all the evil stuff that he does and all the evil stuff that he continues to do. But with me, I want to make sure that when I use the H word, when somebody asks me if I hate him, I will answer yes. It's mostly for reaction. I just want to let you guys know. So anyway, have a great day. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for everybody on TikTok who showed up. Thank you for my 12,000 likes. Thank you, Instagram, for being here. And thank you for YouTube. It was a great live. I'm going to download the other lives that I did this week, and I'm going to put it. This is like the third live we did on this subject matter. I don't know if I'm going to do another one. I am really, really hurt about what happened with Renee Nicole Good. I was shocked. Oh, I know I said I was about to end, but the reason why I'm so upset about Renee Nicole Good, and a lot of people are, is because I think that ICE agent should not have been outside. I think he suffered from PTSD, and I think that he took out on Nicole what happened to him the other day with the other guy. I think he panicked because of what he perceived was a threat, and he shouldn't have been out there. I do think that he unalived her unintentionally, and I think that it's a crime, and I think he should be brought to justice. I think that he should not have this job or any other job at all moving forward and stuff like that. I think whatever happened to him in the future, he deserves it because of what he did to that young lady. And I take it personal. And I think that a lot of Black and brown people are worried more so now, even though we're on a break and we're minding our business. We are more so worried because we think that if this YT ICE agent, because unalive a YT woman on national on live in real time, that means that they have no control and they're going to be able to unalive Black and brown people easier than they did before because there's no guardrails, and that's very scary. I will also say that it's going to get hotter and more nastier because of the fact that because of what happened, I think they're going to be emboldened, and because Black and brown people are really taking a break on this issue, more YT people are going to feel the impact because these guys really think that they run the world. And one thing I will say, and I said it earlier in my life, whether you're MAGA, whether you right, Republican, liberal, Democrat, center dem, progressive, lefty, Americans don't like being told what to do. One, Americans don't like being threatened. Two, America don't like people in their face that they feel that are a-holes. And ICE agents are those three people. And if somebody come into your face, no matter who they are, and you think you're minding your business, you're going to have an issue with that. And even the YT whites, the YT right, RIGHT is going to now have to deal with these people, because they're not going to bother us so much because we're not outside. We don't care. Somebody, ICE agent or somebody will say something to one of us, we'll look at you like you're crazy most of the time and keep it moving. Or we'll be like, here's our license, here's our passport, and we roll our eyes and we keep it moving. We're not going to antagonize or engage because America voted for Donald Trump, and we are at the state of mind where you guys going to get what y'all going to get. So the people that are really going to have a problem with this is going to be YT people. And eventually, when the liberals start now taking time, meaning that they might decide, look, you know something, let the right people do it, it's going to come after y'all. Because the ICE agent doesn't give a damn whether you right, left, Trump supporter, whatever. They only care about the fact that they want you to listen to them. And God forbid the far right, just like this ICE agent, which is crazy to me, is married to a Filipinian woman, right? That apparently he brought to the United States. Some people say she's a male or the bride. Who knows? Who knows what it is? But the fact is, he's married to an immigrant. His children are is brown children, not fully 100% white. So I don't even understand what's happening with him. But there's a lot of far right conservative people who are married to people of color, black and brown. And y'all go, the more they get ramped up, the more Donald Trump continue to send these people out. They're gonna target your people, even though they're selective, and you think your people are good and everybody else bad. It's gonna be a conflict for you. Now, this whole thing about JG Vance talking about going to people's house. Did you people? We have people out there, the far right community, that's actually not even opening the door and using their Second Amendment rights. What about that YT woman who's in jail because this black woman came to the door? This black African American, this black woman came to the door because she wanted to talk to her about her disrespecting her kid, and she didn't even open the door, and she unalived her through the door. What about the young people or the Uber drivers or the delivery guy that's being disrespected and threatened with the pew pew because they're coming to people's door? ICE is not only YT men. ICE are brown people, women people, Latinos are ICE too, and they think they're aggressive. They think because they wear the ICE hat, they are different from other people, which I never understood. I never understood how black and brown people who wear the blues and who are agents think that people think that they are better than them. Sometimes you have people who wear the blue uniform, correction officer uniform, the ICE agent. They think because they're black and brown, people don't see their black and brown skin, that what they have on give them an exemption, which I don't understand. It's just the craziest thing. Because unless your people know you're still a black and brown person, and they're going to treat you the same as every other black and brown person. But anyway, I digress, as they say. So you're going to have right-wing people on the far right. They're going to be seeing black and brown ICE agents coming to their door, and they're not going to like it. They're not. Don't get it twisted. Don't come to my house at a certain amount of time. Don't ask me for nothing. We know how American is. We know how Americans are. We a-holes. So this is going to continue. It's going to get worse and worse, in my opinion. There's going to be more violence. There's going to be some unaliving going on. I heard that one time, I forgot which country, but a bunch of Second Amendment people actually in open carry states, and I haven't seen the video, but this is what I heard, are now walking around with their pew-pews openly carrying in front of ICE agents. So it just got worse, guys. It just got really, really nasty. So I'm going to leave it there. Again, just because I don't like or can't stand or even hate Donald Trump doesn't mean that I don't like, can't stand and hate all MAGA communities. Everybody's welcome to come on my channel to tell me what they think about the subject matters. And thank you again. Thank you, TikTok, for being here. I can't believe that I did not get a restriction or a strike or anything this live. That means that this live is better than the others. Thank you, Instagram, and thank you, YouTube. All right, guys. Okay, bye-bye. All right, let me stop sharing. Bye, TikTok. Bye. I only got 13 cents. Yay. From YouTube. Woohoo. Not YouTube, from TikTok. Okay. Bye, Instagram. Thank you for being here. Bye, everybody. I see a bunch of my people. I see my brother was here also. Hey, Clint. Okay, bye. Bye, guys. And okay, and bye. Mike is live. DJ Creed live. I'm just too tired to even join anybody live. Stress my nerve out. All right, bye, 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 YouTube. Thank you for being here. Take care.